Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Starting with the name of Allah, who is the most merciful and grateful. Welcome to Al Badr School Secondary Boys Garden East Campus. Which subject we are learning today is Social Studies for Class 6. The chapter we will learn today is quite interesting: Citizenship, Rights and Values. Your teacher will be here, says the Basha. Dear students, today you will find something change in my presentation and I will add always a one slide for you. Today we will discuss about सोते वक्त की दुआ अल्लाहुम्मा बिस्मिका अमूतु व अहया. तर्जुमा: ए अल्लाह, मैं तेरे ही नाम से मरता हूँ और जीता हूँ. Whenever you sleep at night, before sleeping, you must recite this dua. As you know, the chapter we are learning today is Citizenship, Rights and Values. So let me tell you the learning objects, learning outcomes of the chapter. First of all, we will focus that to look at the basic rights and responsibilities of citizenship, to appreciate the fundamental values for an effective society, understanding our duties and our privileges as citizen of Pakistan. These all things we will discuss in a chapter, and I hope after completing the chapter you will understand all of them. Here in this chapter, I'm going to explain about the citizenship. The Pakistani nation is made up of a variety of peoples and races who came into this part of subcontinent over many centuries. They speak different languages and have different cultures and customs, but they settled down in this region. So today we have a population that has many similarities and differences too. The majority of Pakistanis are Muslims, 96.5%. The remaining 3.5% includes Christians, Hindus, Sikhs and Parsis. There are differences in the social and economic status as well. Some people live and work in large developed towns. Others live in small villages and settlements. Some people are fabulously rich and live in luxury, while some are very poor with no proper jobs and hardly any money. Some are very highly educated, while a fairly large number is uneducated. Muslim people in this country go for the worship to the place. That place is known as masjid. Christian people go for the worship to the place, and that place is known as church, while Hindus go to the temples, or we also know them with the name of mandir, and Sikh people always go for Gurdwara where they worship, and there are other people we say they go to Buddha who preach an eightfold path. This is all about the explanation of citizenship of Pakistan. In this slide, I'm going to explain something about the human rights. The constitution of a country gives special rights to its citizens. Some of these are that all citizens are equal, all have the right to personal safety and security, all have the right to practice religion freely. Basic human rights are given to us by our religion as well. After the Second World War, the United Nations drew up a charter of human rights. All nations agreed to these rights. They are the right to think and speak as one likes, the right to live as one likes in one's home, the right to life, liberty, and personal security, the freedom from unfair laws, the right to a fair trial, the right to be considered innocent until proven guilty. the right to follow one's religion, the right to have peaceful gatherings, and the right to vote, the right to education, the right to have a good job and a good life, the right to travel and live as one likes, the right to own property. These are some of the rights I have explained here. If you would love to see all of these explanations, kindly visit your book page number 72. And now here I'm going to explain about values. Like rights, values are also important for all people. Values are the good beliefs and habits that we are taught by our religions, our elders, and our society. Good values are common to all religions and societies, and following them makes life worthwhile and pleasant. Respect. To help society run smoothly, we should all respect our parents, family, and older people. Even if their ideas differ from ours, most of them were brought up in very different times. We should respect people who have authority over us. The law, government, and officials. They are, they are our or our parents, representatives, and are doing what they see as right for our country and its people. In school, we should respect our teachers and also our colleagues, our class fellows. We earn the respect of others by respecting them. Obedience. We should be obedient first to our religious beliefs and then the law of the land. Both of these are trying to make the world better for everyone. We may not agree with some of the laws, but we cannot ignore them. The best we can do is to try to change them by peaceful means. We must obey the laws of our schools. Education would not succeed if we wandered in and out of class at any time, or refused to do homework, or to talk all the time when the teacher was explaining something. Traffic rules must be obeyed. If we want safety on the road, we should follow the rules laid out by the government for law and order and peace and security in the country. Here we come about the tolerance. We must learn to respect and tolerate other people's beliefs and customs, and we must try to understand them. Our country and the world indeed is made up of so many different people, languages, and cultures. We should try to enjoy this variety and live in peace with all. It would be a very dull world if everyone was alike. Peace and friendship. If we travel about the world, we will meet many different kinds of people, but whatever their differences of religion, beliefs, laws, and wealth, they all want the same things. We may dislike certain people because they are different from us in their appearance or their views and beliefs. But they are human beings and feel much the same as we do, and we must try to understand them and live in peace and friendship with everyone. Children of South Asia. We have seen the growing percentage of the population under 15 years in the South Asian countries. These children are the future of their nations. Children living in the towns and cities enjoy being able to go to schools nearby and to get a good education. They can also go to other places of interest such as museums and libraries and learn from books and computers. But most children living in cities have little space for games and sports. On the other hand, if we compare, children in rural areas like in villages live on farms. They have plenty of open space for playing. They learn about nature by observing it close at hand. But there are very few schools in the rural areas, so very few children get formal education. All these children have rights guaranteed by the United Nations International Children Education Fund, which is known as UNICEF. And now we are here with your homework. The homework is to read the chapter carefully at home once again and try to understand every aspect and make yourself clear about all the headings and chapters. If you find any word difficult, kindly search it and learn the meaning of that word too. The most important thing, try to make a title page of this chapter in your copies. It should be very beautifully designed and it should be with the same color theme in your book. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone, for giving me your precious time, and I hope you understand this. If you find any difficulty or anything, please comment me in the video section so I can improve that and I can work on this too in the next video.